Welcome back to more 2d6 Dungeon. Last time we had a lot of smaller enemies to fight here on level 9. I've prettied up the map since last time, and we left off up here in room 8, which were twisted branches, which I apparently forgot to draw in, I just realized, so that's just an empty room now. Well, yeah, we fought 3 zombies, a skeleton, and 2 a Sunday, and collected some loot from that, but nothing worse really happened, and I'm growing suspicious why all of a sudden there are so many. I know they've been double fights, and the 2 a Sunday were a bit tougher, but the 2 zombies or the zombie skeleton fight was still quite a pushover for level 9, and so I'm growing suspicious if at some point we're gonna run into a nasty surprise, as in a big enemy. Let's go up to the left. Let's cover this very systematically from left to right, the dungeon area. And I know we still have to fight one boss because we rolled one boss at the end of the level because we rolled a special unique room last time, so they do exist on this level. And I didn't look closer though, or more closely, I should say, at that room, so I don't know what awaits us. Yeah, let's just roll. That's quite small, alright. But 2 doors, okay. That doesn't really do much good. I just put in 1 door here for that corridor going up, because if I put 1 to the left, I guess there could have been another corridor there to the left now that I think about it, but let's leave it like that. Continue. A 4x1. Okay, so we have... Ah, but no, that's a dead end. I was just about to say we found these before, just areas of the dungeon that are just corridors upon corridors, but it ends there. Okay, so that was uneventful. Let's... do we want to try that reinforced door? More towards the open middle, or stay up closer to the top edge of the dungeon? We're looking fine HP-wise, but let's maybe work our way around the outside a bit more. That way we can try to exit at any time. Yeah, sounds like a plan. That's more like it. Okay, 5x2 and a door. Yeah, let's put that like that and have the door going up. Okay, so my lines are very wobbly today, it seems. Let's roll for that room. That's gonna be a normal sized room, and that's room number 9. And that's a 3 and a 4. A tendril ceiling. Interesting. Sounds ominous. When you enter this room, thick tendrils lash down from the ceiling at you. You try to dodge them. Roll a d66. If you roll a double 4, you can use your shift points and escape. Otherwise, lose 10 HP. I'm not too sure. So I'm guessing if you roll a double 4 and then additional info, you can use your shift points, then you escape. Sounds like, because it doesn't make sense to me that if I roll a double 4, then I can use my shift points. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is not a 1 in 36 chance of dodging that, but instead, yeah, gotta roll, apply your shift, and see if you can get to a double 4. Ugh! Yeah, so We can't get to the double 4, I don't think. We have 4 shift only. And in any case, I'll interpret that as a complete stumble or fumble or whatever you want to call it. So we just lose 10 HP. Well, our HP is at a double 4 now, but that won't help us much. Let's continue upwards. There's nothing else here. Oh yeah, but so this is unique and it's got random exits. Tendril ceiling is unique and we got a roll on the exit type table for the level, which we have not done a lot yet, or if at all, don't remember. 3 and a 5. Metal doors, all locked. Ugh. That puts a little stop in our way. But so I'm guessing, is there a difference between wooden doors all locked or metal doors all locked? Because the difference between wooden and metal and reinforced doors is only that they're more likely to be locked, right? So this is just going to be locked at 2d6 still, I'm guessing. Yeah, so these are locked at a 7. Let's try to pick that. We have a precision of +4. Oh, 8. So I guess we just open those. I'm not too sure. So what's the difference between finding metal doors that are locked by default and wooden doors? If you know, let me know. Because as far as I am aware, the only difference between these doors is how likely they are to be locked in the first place. If you roll a sort of standard one that doesn't say it's locked. Okay, so a 3x6 room, which will be condensed down to 3x3, I'm afraid, and that's gonna be a dead end. Okay, so in that case, because that's gonna cut off this entire top of the dungeon here, I'm just gonna flip it around, make it a 6x3, just because that doesn't change anything for how much space we have to explore, doesn't change the room type, and just, I don't know, fills this out a bit more. Looks a bit nicer, I think. So this will be room number 10. And so much for our plan of working our way around the outside here. Let's roll for the room first. 4 and a 1. What's that? A pitch hole. That does not sound good. Okay. Pitch hole also unique. A lot of unique rooms on this level. There's a hole in the wall here. You cannot see inside as it is pitch black and swirling with energy. Oh, actually this is a sacred shrine to Intuneric. If you make 2 correct offerings, you receive 2 favor points and roll on the L7BT again, the blessing table. Okay, so Intuneric likes pitch black things. I know, coal and ink and all of that. Let's see here. Okay, so we have some ink, I know that, a vial of ink. We don't have coal. I don't think we have black beetles. We have remains of old beetles. Don't know if they're black. I guess, maybe. Don't have anything made of ebony. Don't think we have black feathers. Had some at some point, but must have given them away. And we don't have any gems at the moment, so no garnet. Yeah, so I think I won't even offer up the vial of ink. Because if we would have been able to maybe get the blessing, I might have. But as I said last time, probably worth keeping that to possibly make that into a potion bomb. Especially the ink was needed for that very strong sounding one, the dark shell, which did like 45 damage or something. Yeah, so let's leave it at that. So nothing more in this room. Exit, and do we just head straight through the center of the floor here? Or do we scooch around the other side, the outer rim? Now let's try the reinforced door first. Is that locked? Nope. And what do we find? Ooh, 2 by 2. Okay, so a 6 by 3. So that's actually like up there. Let's roll for doors first. 2 doors. Interesting. So where will those go? Yeah, so I think I'll make this sort of slanted here and have one exit going off to the right and one down here. And again, these outer corners here, yeah, they'll just get filled in, but the footprint is 6 by 3 anyways. Yeah, looks kind of interesting. Room 11. So far the rooms have not been too exciting, just took some damage and found a place for offerings that we couldn't use, didn't want to. 6 and a 2, magical recess. There's a recess in the wall here. You look into it and your vision goes... Oh, your vision goes. You step back, it returns. I was waiting for another word there. Your vision goes blurry, goes, I don't know, green, pink. This is a sacred shrine to Nevasator. If you make 2 correct offerings, receive 2 favor points and roll on L7BT. Okay, so been finding those a lot. Those sort of rooms. Okay, so that's unique as well. And that's got reinforced doors actually leading off. And let's see. Maybe we have some offerings for him. Sticks, cloth, hemp, rope, glass orbs, or sapphires. I thought we had a glass orb left over. Yep, up there. And then we do have twigs. Actually, 2 sets of twigs. Which I would say we could offer up as sticks. Or some cloth. We do have a piece of cloth. Don't think we have... Oh, we do have rope. Let's maybe offer up the rope. Because the cloth has been useful when going down and to make medicated bandages and so on. And the rope we have only used once so far. And can buy at the village as well, I think. And the glass orb is just made for this. So I guess we'll gain 2 favor points, which will be 3 because the glass orb gets a +1. So we did max out another god after all. And yeah, the reason I'm doing this now is because I do want to get chances to roll on that blessing table. But if the offering is just for favor points, I don't think I'd do it. So I'll pull that up again. We still have a blessing on us. The +3 loot from the next chest, because we haven't found a chest since. Let's see here. You feel energy surge through your body. And I think we've gotten that every time so far. So let's hope for something different, just for some variety. 3. You glance down and see your weapon glowing. In the next combat, you gain +2 damage when you hit your opponent. Wow, okay. So that's for the whole combat? I guess. Okay, so we've sort of got +2 damage with longsword, I guess. Not with the throwing axe or anything else. In next combat. That's nice. Okay, so great chance for a larger enemy to come up. So let's maybe try that door, see if that's locked or not. It is not, because yeah, reinforced doors only locked on 5 or 6. See what's behind there. Bit of a corridor with 2 more doors. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay. Maybe I should have made one of those exits facing right, but let's move up again towards the outer wall. 5 and a 3, so 5 by 3 with no more doors. Okay, so it doesn't want us to visit that door anymore. Let's just give this a sort of rounded shape. Yeah, a bit obvious when I realized I wanted to give the rooms interesting shapes again. All of the rooms down here are very rectangular and then suddenly they go all funny looking. Okay, so 12. Let's see. Maybe a large enemy to use our glowing weapon on. 6 and a 4. A stone trap. That does not sound good. Stone trap, and that's unique, and our trap quest is already gone, and I think we even whiffed on that roll, so it didn't even do anything for us. So you step into the room straight onto a pressure pad. A large slab swings toward you from a wall. Roll a d6 and add your shift points. On a 7 or below, you are slammed by a stone and lose 10 HP. Wow, okay, so we have 4 shift. So a 1, a 2 or a 3 will have us lose 10 HP. And a 4, 5 or 6 will have us avoid the trap. Nice, okay. So it wouldn't really have been too bad because we can still look for an exit, go to town and so on, but still just seems so wasteful just losing 10 HP here, 10 HP there and so on. Yeah, I'd rather fight because we don't even get anything for it, no loot in the room, nothing. And that's at least unique. So let's maybe now move downwards here, see what's there. Ooh, that's big, okay, 6 by 5 room. No doors either. Let's see. Like this, so that's gonna be 30 squares. So I guess that's a large room then, isn't it? You know what? We haven't had a rectangular room in a while. Let's just make that a big old room. Okay, I just realized the large rooms are only 32 squares and above, so this with its 30 squares will be just below the needed size, so it'll just be a normal room. 4 and a 6. Did we roll that before? Hanging roots sounds familiar. No, don't think on this floor. Okay, so above, thousands of roots penetrate the ceiling. Tied into these are wooden idols and symbols. And this is a sacred shrine to Radakina. If you make 2 correct offerings, receive 2 favor points and roll on L7BT. Alright, so a large room, just another, or not large, but big. Hanging roots, unique. And again, do we want to offer anything up? I guess we can, because I don't think the she likes seeds and so on, right? Seeds, roots, mushrooms, vegetables, acorns, and pearls. Let's see, we had acorns at some point, or an acorn. We do have dry mushrooms, those could be used for smoke screen as well, though. There's a seed, there's dry pumpkin seeds. Okay, yeah, let's just offer those two. Why not? Again, I'm not here for favor points at this point. So 2 FP. I'm sorry, my phone's buzzing up a storm here. I'm not sure if the microphone's picking that up. Yeah, so let's roll on the L7BT again, the blessed table. Just 2d6. A4, so that's another new entry. A sense of déjà vu comes over you, as if you've been here before. When rolling for the next room, you can choose, not including unique rooms. Okay, not including unique rooms. That's an important detail. Let's just keep that in mind. I won't even note that down. But that's interesting. So we can have a look through the table and have one of our choice. Actually, that's perfect together with our +2 damage buff here, or blessing, because I'm guessing I'll then choose maybe a strong enemy or a room with an enemy. Probably won't be a super strong one, because I'm guessing that would be a unique one, but yeah. Sadly, I can't show you the table, but I'll have a quick browse through the table and I'll check my phone and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've had a look through the rooms, and as I noted before, there's not a lot of non-unique rooms, or let's phrase this a sensible way. There's a lot of unique rooms on level 9, so we don't have many to choose from for our next room roll. So I think I've made up my mind, though. We could fight, I think, the to a Sunday again, those twisted branches, or we could, there's one where you fight 2 Murant, which we fought at some point, I think. But I'm guessing probably, and I looked if there were some with treasure chests, so we can use our +3 loot roll. I don't know if I like this right now, because this is taking out a lot of the surprise just looking through the table. But, you know, the room told us so. This is supposed to be some sort of vision, some sort of sense. So I guess this is the one time where metagaming is not actually metagaming, but just gaming. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's a room where you have to fight a patrol. So I think I'll just fight the level 9 patrol. I'm guessing those are kind of strong and might give us some XP at least. Because there didn't seem to be many to choose from, which sounded like exciting fights, at least not for the non-unique rooms. Okay, but first let's... do we want to look down here? Yeah, maybe let's do that. Roll to see if the door is open or not. It is not. And locked at a 10. So let's use a lockpick +1, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. So we have +5 on the lock roll, or picking roll. Ugh, and that's not enough. So do we wait for a patrol to open the door? And then possibly just fight another patrol. That's interesting. Or, I mean, we could do that, fight the patrol, and then choose another room altogether. Yeah, we can decide afterwards, I think. It was said when you roll for the next room. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's wait in front of the door. Roll on the level 9 patrol table. And that's just a d6. Oh, and that's a 6. Okay, so let's see here. That's a Shudder Fasa. Shudder Fasa, okay. Let's look for that. I'm afraid that's gonna be quite the strong enemy. Okay, so that's a level 7 enemy with 65 HP. Let's hope we're not in over our heads here. So I guess patrol. Let's just count that towards this room. Shudder Fasa, 65 HP. Make this 6 rolls of 10 and a row of 5, just so it's easier to tell. And let's have a look at this nasty looking thing. So a violent jolt on 2s, 4s, 5s and 6s, which I'm guessing those are the primary ones. So only a thunderous blow is not getting hit by that. And the leathery skin on secondary 2s, 4s and 5s. So a thunderous blow is getting hit by that. So I guess the violent cleave and ferocious strike do -3 or 3 damage less, and the thunderous blow 2 less. We have the clamping bite, which a great helm protects against. 2d6 plus 5 is a lot. And the double 5 or scale jacket protects against that. 2d6 plus 2, and we drain 2 HP next turn. Or it drains 2, I guess. So I guess we just lose 2. Yeah, sounds super nasty. Gives a lot of XP though, I just realized. Let's, yeah, maybe not fight a second one after the fight. Let's see. 44 HP. We can do a bit before drinking a regen potion or using the favor of the gods. But maybe we'll... I mean, we could use the favor to instantly just kill this thing. But we have a +2 with the longsword, so I guess let's fight it. Let's first throw our throwing axe, so +3, which is 9 damage. And that certainly hits the interrupt, the first one. So -3 on there, so that's going to be 6 damage. And let's attack. 2 and a 3, that's going to be a thunderous blow. Which, so this is 2d6 plus 9, -2, +2 from our blessing, so comes out in a wash. 2d6 plus 9. Ugh. Ugh. 12 damage. Okay. What a bad roll. Let's get attacked ourselves here. And it's got 3 shift, I just realized. So 6 and a 1. Can do the clamping bite. Can't do the shudder grip, so clamping bite 2d6 plus 2 because of our armor. Actually, let's immediately use Bell's rune on that, because our thunderous blow matches that, so it's just going to be 2d6 damage. Of course, we roll the 1 and the 2, and it rolls a 7, so we are down to 37. Not great. Let's attack ourselves. 4 and a 3. So that's gonna be Either the Ferocious Strike or the Thunderous Blow. Does that make a difference? I don't think it does, because the Ferocious Strike gets reduced to 2d6 plus 7, and then with a plus 2. Yeah, so those are equal now because of the interrupts, and the Violent Cleave is just bad. Okay, so 2d6 plus 9. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, 20. Just like that. And let's get attacked back. 2 and a 6. It seems good. Okay, so with 3 shift, it can't get to the Shudder Grip because it needs 4 for that. And it actually can't get to the Clamping Bite, so it misses. Okay. I'm not used to these higher level enemies missing, but I guess if they only have 3 shift and their attacks are like the double 5, would be down in the corner here for us, so wouldn't be that easy to reach either. Yeah, very nice. Also, they only have 2 moves and we have 3. So this is us attacking back now. 5 and a 3, so again that's going to be one of the 2. Oh no, actually that's gotta be the Ferocious Strike, but 2d6 plus 9. Okay, so an 8, so 17. So that will be 7 like that, and then 10 is one more row, so it's down to exactly 10, which means with one successful 2d6 plus 9 attack next turn we will kill it, if we don't miss. So it rolls a 2 and a 4. With 3 shift. Can get to the 5 here, but then it needs one more. It actually can't invert those because it needs a 4 and a 2. That would be 4 shift as well. Okay, so we are getting very lucky here with the enemy rolls. Attack back, we have bonus shift. Ah, beautiful. Bit over the top, but let's just play it out for the sake of maybe getting a new high score here. So let's do the Ferocious Strike, because we are doing a prime attack. We can choose. No interrupts on that attack. We add on our shift, because we're doing it exactly. So we add on our 5 shift, so 2d6 plus 15, and we have plus 2, so 2d6 plus 17. Let's just hope we roll high. Ah, very, very nice. Okay, so that's 11 plus 17, so 28 damage. So it only had 10 HP left, but still, nice to see. Okay, so that was kind of nasty. I think that could have been way worse, because it only hit us once. We got quite lucky there. And, well, the prime attack at the end wasn't needed, but better than missing. And always fun. Let's erase this, and do we get any loot? Yeah, so first of all we get 1250 XP. So we'll be at 2158 there. Yeah, so fighting these stronger enemies, definitely a nicer or quicker way of leveling up, but also a bit more dangerous, as it should be. And we roll on BST2, which is Body Search Table 2. So that's the more advanced or higher level table from the one we rolled for the zombies and skeletons. That was BST1. Okay, let's hope for a high roll. BST2. Exactly average. Or, yeah. 2 and a 5. 7. Strapped to the thigh of the creature in a leather holster are 2 throwing knives And there's also a pouch with 3d6 gold coins. Doesn't seem amazing, but we'll take the coins, certainly. And sure, let's... Oh, we even have some throwing knives up there. Those were two as well. Might have been the same entry. I'm not sure. So, 3d6 gold coins. Wow. Slap in the face. 6 gold coins. I mean, every bit helps, but come on. That fight was worth more. But I guess we got off the hook easy because the monster kept missing and then we critted. So we don't get to complain. Yeah, so but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna enter a room now that just has us fight another patrol right off the bat. So let's enter there, roll for the room size. Oh, and that's a small room. So does that now mean that we actually get a pick from the small room table instead? I'm curious. I'll read the entry again. So that was that blessed from the God's table. I'll have to pull that up again. Sorry. I'm taking a bit here. So it said, a sense of déjà vu comes over you as if you've been here before. When rolling for the next room, you can choose, not including unique rooms. Yeah, so I guess that just applies to any, whatever the next room is, whatever size. Any size. So I guess now we get our pick from the level 9 small rooms, which I think is not going to be too exciting because those usually don't contain much, but let's read. So those are all not unique, so we have a free choice. So either the puss wall, the water fountain, or pus wall, I'm not sure, torch, corpse, hacked walls, wood burner, a heap, human teeth, a notice, smashed bottles, or a dead crow. I'll have a quick read and we'll pick one, and that'll be the end of the video because I'm going longer again than I wanted to. I just looked at the clock. All right, so I'll say this is the corpse. So this will be room 14, corpse. There's an old corpse here that appears mummified. There's a pouch. If you take it, roll on pouch table 3, but you kick up some toxic spore and lose 2d6 HP. Yeah, so most of the other rooms didn't do much or offered an ingredient or something like that. The dead crow, you could take some black feathers. And this was one with a pouch, and there's a bit of a risk reward here, so I thought I'd take it. Why not? Maybe I'm taking unnecessary risks, but you know, it's fun. So let's take it. We kick up some toxic spores and lose 2d6 HP. Okay, at least kind of low roll there. So 32. And we roll on pouch table 3, which is not the highest level pouch table. They go up to 4, but still, I think that has some quality stuff. Don't think we apply a loot roll here. So I'd love to, because it seems like we might not even find another chest, I'm not sure. Probably at some point. But since it says for the next chest and the pouch is not a chest, so just 2d6, no modifier. A 9, okay, decent. Nestled into the pouch is a potion of extra healing. And there's also a gold nugget worth 10 gold coins in the pouch. Okay, so gold nugget. $10 gold coins. And extra healing. Okay, so we lost 5, I think we rolled, 5 HP. And extra healing, I believe, heals 30 or something like that, if I'm correct. So that would be a great trade in that case. Yeah, heal up to 30 HP. Great stuff. Okay, so that that was much better than I hoped for from a small room, but now I'm happy I picked that. Yeah, as I said, we'll end it here. I have explored quite a bit of the dungeon again this time, and next time we'll have to look through down here. Probably somewhere here we'll try and head back to town, because we're getting a bit low on HP. Could sell all of our stuff. See if we can afford new armor or not. Don't think so. Actually, I just completely realized I've not looked at the scrolls at all since getting those. Especially the 20% extra XP from next combat we should definitely use. I'm guessing you could use that when you know you're gonna fight and not just use it right now on a whim and hope the next combat is a big one. Yeah, I'm assuming. And invisibility, oh yeah, we can avoid one room altogether. So that's something we could have used to sneak through one of the trap rooms, I guess. Because it says avoid one combat and room contents. Yeah. And the Sunder, the strike of 20 damage to all foes, would have been nice against the group fights we had, the Asundis and so on, but also kind of nice against one big enemy, I think. Okay, so I'll stop waffling here. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. I'm enjoying our time here. I'm still a bit surprised we've made it this far, although we're not playing with any extra difficult rules and so on. So yeah, let's hope. The Legend of Grunko, let's not be too optimistic, but continues down to level 10 and maybe even ends in a victory. We're getting closer and closer now, so yeah. Stay tuned, and till then, see you next time. Bye bye.